Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Threads of Tomorrow,
The threads of reunion.
yet another cozy series where we unravel the upcoming updates, make set predictions, and discuss the latest patch notes in Infinity Nikki. We'll explore all the details together, piece by piece, so get super comfy in your seat and let's stitch together the first detail because there is so much ground to cover in this video. First and most importantly, let me get this out of the way. In regards to maintenance details, all the new fun stuff will come right after server maintenance on December 18th at this specific time, which you can see for yourself from the timestamps I'll pop up here on screen for certain different time zones. Quick heads up, since our current two banners are leaving, all limited time revelation crystals will expire right before maintenance, so just to be on the safe side, make sure to log in ahead of time and use them if you haven't yet, and be sure to grab any unclaimed rewards from Deep Echoes, as well as catch up on all the events and store sets before they disappear. We don't know if, when, or how they will rerun in the future, so please plan accordingly. But for now, let's kick things off with the upcoming limited time resonance banners. With the way it has been phrased in their posts, we can theorize that these two new sets will be in their own separate banners. The first one being Croaker's Whisper, which contains the Froggy fashion outfit, and the second banner is Bubbling Affections that will have the Dreamy Glimmer set. Another important piece of information about these two new 4-star banners is that it will take only 5 pulls to guarantee an item for a 4-star outfit compared to the 10 pulls you'd need when trying for a 5-star set. So 5 pulls for a guaranteed piece on this one. They also mentioned 5-star outfit pieces being available after hitting specific milestones in Deep Echoes, but for now that remains to be a mystery on what they actually look like. It would also be interesting to discover if the 3-star items in the banners will carry over and be the same, or if they will add completely new ones. There's so much to look forward to. So moving on to something even more exciting, let us talk about the design highlights and the piece count prediction for these new banner sets. Let's start with Froggy fashion. The original color scheme here heavily relies on the green and orangish yellow palette, and it gives off a very fun, light-hearted, and adventurous mood. If I were to wager, I'd say it looks to have about 8 to 10 pieces depending on how they split the items. For instance, the raincoat jacket could be a separate piece, or it could be attached to the top and bottom. There's no really way of telling until we see it in game. But regardless, it is super cute with all the adorable frog motifs here. The double braided hairstyle is actually really cute, and I'm not typically someone who gravitates towards shorter hair, but I do find this one really adorable. I'm also a huge fan of the boots. It's interesting because they're not really rain boots. They're almost like a hem of leg warmers connected to the bottom of the shoe. It's a very interesting take, and I do appreciate the creativity. And I love that the stockings have that dripping design. Not sure what to call it. The little utility bag that she has strapped to the belt is very practical and interesting. Of course, the lily pad umbrella is just such a highlight of the set and apparently protects us from rain, so I'd love to test that out if I end up completing the set, if it's not too expensive. Now, the evolved version of the set, Froggy Fashion Night, this is the one that I really want. So knowing that and how expensive it might get, I don't know what to actually do now, but I love how the design subtly changed. It's not just that they recolored it, because if you take a closer look at the tights that she has, they give off a very tech-inspired look, and they remind me kind of a circuit board. I love how they've incorporated that, and it adds a nice cyber touch to this otherwise cute and playful set. Definitely a complete vibe shift with the deep purple tones here that are replacing the green. I mean, we still have some green pop through, more to do with like charging and such. That design is featured in this evolved version. And I also love that the pinkish accented braids here add a nice contrast to the purple outfit and gives it more of an edgier look. And of course, with this set comes a special ability to identify and fix electrical problems and act as a skin swap for our electrician outfit that we already have. So it is really up to you whether you have a strong preference for either or, but it's not entirely a necessity, it's not a new ability, it's just a skin swap for what we already have. But if you've been itching to change things up, then this is an option that is available now. Our next set, Dreamy Glimmer, feels straight out of a 1920s Hollywood red carpet event. It has the romantic vibes, a little touch of luxury and femininity, and if you're someone who loves this type of elegant and glamorous look, and it is here and it's right around the corner. The floor-length gown with the pink hues and all the shimmers and all the glimmers and all the sparkles is so pretty. The little gem embellishments and pearls around the top part of the dress is very, very intricate, and of course the fur boa is amazing looking. We have the what I'm guessing is not just a necklace, but necklace and a choker, and it's so cute because the bow of the choker, you can see the Monroe fin lips. They are so cute. And the semi-sheer slit in the front of the dress, there are some fish scale details, which is so creative. In general, this set is very beautiful. You can even see all the sequins and the details. Oh goodness. There's so much to admire, and the elegant hairstyle with the soft curls is just gives the whole look a very timeless aesthetic. And this one is definitely a stunner, and I do think that the evolved version of it, the Dreamy Glimmer melody, is so much more sophisticated and bold. It's just, maybe it's the crimson reds that is doing it for me. It still looks very similar, but I think the darker shade just complements the style even more so than the first one. So just a quick note, all of these thoughts are purely subjective and simply my own opinions. I'm just sharing what I personally love about these sets, so feel free to share your own thoughts too. The more the merrier, and it's so much fun hearing what different styles you tend to gravitate towards. It just brings the community closer. So if we're estimating that the Froggy one has 8 to 10 pieces, my guess is this one should have around the same amount of pieces. I'm personally spotting 9 overall, so it could be anywhere from 7 to 9. 9 is my final guess. Yeah, and this set comes with its own ability. It's a whimsicality. Think of it more as a cosmetic ability, if you will, rather than a practical one. And it lets us blow heart-shaped bubbles, which can be fun. And in terms of whether these are worth it or not, I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. For me personally, as much as I love the Froggy fashion one, I do prefer the evolved version so much more. But in order to get it, I'd have to spend more, is my guess, but maybe I'm wrong. We have not experienced 4-star banners yet, so not all mechanics are clear as of yet. But if it does cost extra to get the evolved version, I don't think I will be going for it as much as I love it. And as for the other set, I don't think I want to be running around in a gown. But then again, we have some very cute locations where this type of style would look beautiful. All I know is whichever one you settle on, it's going to be a win because there's things to admire in both of these sets. And if you decide to skip and save for future 5-star banner or any other banners, that is also your prerogative. With the banners, they have also revealed the store exclusive sets, so these are only purchasable using real money. They are tempting me really badly. I think I might even prefer a Timeless Echo to the banner sets, but it's just me and the type of dress that I like. For me, the retro travel look is just superb. I love that it oozes vintagey elegance. And while the original palette that they have here with the brown and orange tones is already so warm and cozy and just perfect for autumn strolls in the countryside, the evolved version with the softer creams and beige is mwah, chef's kiss. It gives it such a light, airy vibe and feels perfect for taking a garden stroll or going to a tea party. It's just so versatile and I love every element that is on it. Maybe it's also because I'm a huge fan of Violet Evergarden and this is kind of evoking those thoughts and memories for me. I'm not sure if I'll be using the hat quite as often because of the bow detail and the placement, but everything else from the dress and the map themed suitcase, yes. Yes, all about it is yes. I love the travel and leather aesthetic at the hem of the dress too. Oh my goodness. It's just such a good vintage inspired outfit. The little choo-choo train buckle on the belt and the watch, all of it, love it. Love it to pieces. So my estimation for the price here could go either way. It could cost 2,980 stellarites since it's a 4-star set. If we're going off the price that we currently have in the store for that profit set, or they might go down the scaly dream route and price it at 980 stellarites. Keeping my fingers crossed, it's on the lower end, please. Because it feels like we just got the current store sets and now they're leaving and they're bringing more, so please don't make them too expensive. But we also have 2 other sets in the store. These are 3-star sets. The first one is Unseen Entity, and I love the streetwear futuristic look. The checkered mask and the checkered patterns, and the belt is really cool too. Yeah, the cropped hoodie is just, all of it looks really cool. I think this would be really, really fun to style. I don't know, yeah, I'm more excited about the store items than the actual banner sets, but that's a me problem. And the other 3-star set, Wolfruit Siesta, also has more of the retro chic vibe. So kind of in a sense, I feel like you can mix and match the outfits that are in the store, and the Unseen Entity, you could mix and match it with the evolved version of Froggy fashion. There's just a lot of fun to be had if you're someone who is able to get all this stuff. It unlocks a lot of potential, which is fun. It's very sophisticated, but I don't know how much of the items I would use in my own styling, so this one in particular I might actually gloss over, but I can never be 100% certain until I see the items in game. A lot of decisions to make when the big day comes. And my cost prediction for these 2 sets would have to be either 300 stellarites or 60, depending on, again, if we are ever going to see that amazing discount that we got with the launch of the game, or if that was a one-time only thing, or maybe they'll keep it for special events. But yeah, anywhere in that range. It could either be 60 or it could be 300. I hope not more. Please not more. We don't need that, thank you. Now, moving on to the maintenance and update patch notes. I'll definitely make a more detailed comparison once the changes are good to go in the game, but for now, we can get some excitement and hype started at least. We will of course also be compensated for the maintenance. We'll receive 100 diamonds and 1 resonite crystal in our mailbox. They also talk about some of the upcoming events, which I have already covered on my channel, so feel free to check out that video. I'll leave a link to it in the description. The optimizations are what I'm most excited to compare once it goes live. Here they say they improved the main interface display when using controller mode, and after the update, controller mode will display the mirror level and health on the main screen, which is cool. I don't really use controller, but it's great for people who do. Then we have adjusted the skip button on PC and PS controllers. After the update, you can use the A, B buttons on PC to skip. So currently we use the F button. I guess a lot of people were asking them to switch it to another button, and they have heard us. They also improved the cutscene skipping experience when using the animal grooming ability. That was like probably the #1 requested optimization that people wanted to see. As cute as it is, taking care of the animals, the animation sometimes drags for a little too long, even if you press skip. And if you're kind of rushing and you really need to get a lot of those animals groomed throughout the day, then this will be a huge quality of life update for us. Because yeah, the way it is right now, it fades to black for a little too long, and then it still plays the music. And it was actually even more jarring at the start of the launch. I feel like the animation was longer. They did shorten it over time. Then they also added default camera sensitivity adjustment for PC and PS. After the update, stylus can adjust this setting under settings, controls, player's view. So I wonder if this was for people with motion sensitivity. From what I understand, it was causing some motion sickness for some, and hopefully this is a great solution for everyone and everyone feels cozy and comfy playing. That's all we want to see. They have also optimized the cutscene skipping process on PC for the animal grooming and fishing abilities, so after the update, simply press the F key to skip. So before, well, at least right now, we have to hold the F button down to skip. And after the update, we will no longer have to do that. Yay! We can get even more exploring done throughout the day. Amazing. They also added the PV preview feature to the resonance system. So watch the preview to earn blinks as rewards. Oh, this is similar to other games I've seen. It's a bit sad that you only get blinks as rewards and not diamonds. But free is free, so we will take it. They also refined the ability outfit descriptions in the resonance interface with a new button to preview ability effects. That's awesome, so now you actually know what you're pulling for and whether you need it or not. Streamlined the diamond exchange process in resonance. Excited to see what that's about. Improved the animation effects in the resonance deep echoes interface. Again, it would be cool to compare, so I'd have to see what exactly was changed. Improved the animation effects when opening features in Pair Pal, improved the jumping experience in the Waterway Begin section of the Well of Fortune, improved your connection performance in low network conditions. So if there's more optimizations and bug fixes, you can check the in-game announcement for that. I am so excited for all the new things coming with this update. What about you? Which of these new events or outfits are you most looking forward to? Please share your thoughts and predictions in the comments. I always love hearing from you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next video. Stay sweet, and may we meet up in Maryland soon. Bye bye!